Alright, so here we are live. We would have been live earlier if I had remembered to press, go live. My apologies for that. That ball is launched out to left field. Foul. But it was far. Definitely far. So 2 balls and 1 strike. I don't know how many outs there are. That ball gets away. 3 balls and 1 strike. That ball is sent up. Foul territory, third base side. Nick's not going to get there in time. Good try, though. So 3 balls and 2 strikes is the count. That ball's popped up. Cameron coming in. Lucas going over. Lucas makes the grab for the out. So if that is number 1, and he popped out to the catcher, that means we got to have 2 outs. All right. That brings up number 6. Pitch misses. Actually, I don't know what the count is. That's a ground ball. The second throw over to first is in time for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Cyclones. And after 4 innings of play, they still lead 2-0. Coming up in the top of the 5th inning, I don't know who it is for the Fury. I've been fuddling around with camera issues. As you can see, I have no solution for the fence here because I forgot to bring my ladder, as it turns out. So look at this view. Let's see who's coming up to bat for the Fury. It's not the cleanest video because it's a camera and it's zoomed in. I mean, it's a phone actually, and it's zoomed in a whole bunch. But it's there. It's something. Joe Wardock coming up to bat for the Fury. Let's see if I can't get rid of some of this buzz. There we go. First pitch to Joe is a strike. No balls and 1 strike on Joe. That pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Joe. Two balls and 1 strike on Joe. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Joe. That one misses. 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. And that's ball 4, and Joe works himself a walk. So with the runner on first, that brings up Anthony Farrell. Throw back over to first, not in time. One ball and no strikes. Swung on, fouled off, strike 1. Sure, why not? That ball drops out there in the outfield. And we end up at second and third. Good job by Anthony and Joe watching the ball, seeing where it's going. We now have Anthony hit a single, reached second on the throw. Joe comes all the way to third because of some nice heads-up base running. That brings up Nick Grant to the plate. So coach is going to go have a talk with Nick. Make sure they're all on the same page with their signs. And we've got timeout called by the Cyclones. So they'll have their meeting on the mound. So I got a fixed camera here. We got the home plate camera. And then we've got my pan tilt camera. That's what this is called because I can move it. I can squeeze in that overlay view. But, yeah. This fence. Look how tall this fence is. Last time we were out here, I was standing on a table. I brought the table with me, but I didn't bring the step stool that allowed me to stand next to the table. I don't dare stand on that table. Maybe 75 pounds ago I would have considered it, but not now. So here we go. Here's the first pitch to Nick. Misses outside for a ball. Runners at second and third. 1 ball, no strikes. There's the pitch, shows bunt, commits, that's a strike. And we run into an out. It was a squeeze play. And the squeeze was applied. So 2 outs now, 1 ball, 1 strike, runner at second. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs now. Runner at second. And pitch in the dirt, goes back to the backstop. That's going to allow Anthony to go all the way around to third. You can see him over there. 2 balls and 1 strike. So another chance for Nick to get an RBI. He's got to get a hit this time, though. 2 balls, 1 strike on Nick. Got Anthony on third. Pitch misses for a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. and he walks. I think there's only one out. I lost that home plate camera again. What is that all about? That pitch is a strike. I don't know why that camera keeps going out behind home plate. It didn't yesterday. There's a strike. Is there one out or two? One out, right? Okay, one out. Uncle Dave, good to see you. Pitch swung on, ground ball. Nice diving stop by the first baseman. He's going to come over and soft toss to the pitcher for the out. Run scores, though. So Lucas hits into a fielder's choice, 3-1 for the second out. 1 run scores. That brings up Cameron Dalin. First pitch to Cameron, low, ball 1. That pitch low, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 to Cameron. High, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Cameron Dalin. That one goes behind him, ball 4. So Cameron works a 4-pitch walk. He's got Nick Grant in front of him. So he ain't going anywhere. That brings up Cash Stuber to the plate. Stuber's job is to hit the ball long and far. Pick him up if you got it, Cameron. Just keep him in front of you, bud. First pitch to Cash is outside, ball 1. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs, runners at first and second, 1 run in as the Fury trail the Cyclones 2-1 here in the 5th inning. That one's low, ball 3. Shows bunt, pulls back, strike 1. So here's the 3-1 to Cash. Rips that one, goes down the line, foul, third base side, strike 2. Little too anxious on that one. Nice hard swing, about 1.5 minutes early. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be going on the pitch. There's the pitch. The runners are off. Ball 4. Bases are loaded. So bases loaded for Colton Winslow, the number 3 batter in the Fury lineup. Conversation on a mound gives me an opportunity to see if I can't go fix that home plate on camera. Check out these sponsors if you can. One ball and two strikes to Colton Winslow. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pitch is popped up. Pitcher coming up underneath the catcher, coming out, looking for it, and reaches back and makes the catch for out number 3. So Colton pops out to the catcher for out number 3. But the Fury pick up a run, and they come within 1 now. At the end of 5.5 innings of play, right? Nope, 4.5 innings of play. It is 2-1 in favor of the Cyclones. Coming up for the Cyclones, it's their 6, 7, 8 batters, number 99, 42, 2, 7, and 5. Coming to bat. In steps number 99, Anthony Farrell on the mound. First pitch, fouled off, strike one. I can only imagine that this hurts watching on TV. It's the best I got, though. That one popped up way over my head. Almost made it to the other field. Strike two. No balls and 2 strikes on number 99. That 57-footer is a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Reaches up, hits this one, sends it. Center fielder coming over, making the grab for out number 1. So with 1 out, in steps number 42. Bunt popped up. Play to throw to first. In time. Out number 2. He tried catching him off guard there. But it was a nice bunt. Popped up high though. That really gave the catcher enough time to get out to it. So with 2 outs now, here's number 2. Check swing called, strike 1. Low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And that pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That swung on. Oh, it hit the grass. Chops up the shortstop. Throw over to first. In time. Nice stretch by Daniel for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 goes the Cyclones in the bottom of the 5th inning. Coming up in the top of the 6th, it's Dan-Dalin, Gavin Joe coming up to bat for the Fury. There was a conversation, they're saying that Daniel pulled his foot off the bag. So we're going to go back, and we got a runner on first now. So he is safe at first base with that sweet bunt. And 2 outs now, runner on first. Here's number 7. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That pitch low, ball 1. 1-1 pitch misses, ball 2. So I don't know about you, but I'm going back to see. That pitch is hit. Ground ball into the outfield. Runners at first and second now. Looking at the replay here. You know what? It's possible. Yep. It was a really close play. Daniel got pulled off the bag. And I don't think he rocked back in time to make the out. So, good job by the officials to have that conversation on the mound and willingness to overturn and do what's right. So, runners at first and second now with 2 outs. First pitch popped up in the infield. Daniel calling for it. Makes the grab for out number 3. So that'll do it. After 5 innings, the Cyclones lead 2-1. Coming up to bat, like I promised before, in the top of the 6th inning, Dan-Dalin, Gavin, Joe, and Anthony. See if they can't string some hits together and at least tie this one, if not pull out in front. All right, there's the coming down throw. Warm-ups are done. In steps Daniel to the batter's box. Daniel launches this one down the left field line. Foul. One ball, one strike on Daniel Douglas. There's a 1-1 pitch outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Daniel pops this one up, and that's going to be out of play, out of play. Almost lands in the garbage can. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 weeks ago, Daniel popped a foul ball into a garbage can. Apparently he thinks that's where this ball belongs. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High, ball 3. So here's the payoff pitch to Daniel. Inside, ball 4. So Daniel works himself a walk with no outs. A runner on first. In steps Dylan. First pitch is a no pitch. Bet you'd like to see that, huh? There's a strike. Let's see, can I time that? No, I don't think I can. No balls and 1 strike. That Lozito kid, you can't trust him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Throw back behind Daniel at first, and he dives back in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, hard shot, gets underneath the second baseman's glove into center field, and Dylan has himself a single. The Fury have runners at first and second now. No outs. Here's Gavin Gwynn. First pitch to Gavin, popped up foul, way out of play. Strike 1. No balls and 1 strike on Gavin. Gavin hits this one out in right field. Picked up by the right fielder. He throws it in to first, and the bases are loaded now for Joe Wardhaw. So bases loaded for Joe. He walked and was thrown out at home on a squeeze play last inning. First pitch swinging, fouls this back over the backstop. Strike 1. There's the 0-1 to Joe. High, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's the 1-1 inside, ball 2. And an RBI. Pitch high, 3-1. Joe swings, this ball about to leave the park. Called strike 2. Sorry, 3-1 and the base is loaded. You're just going to pick one spot. The ball's not in that spot. You let it go. That ball was not in Joe's spot. Here's the payoff pitch now. He's got to protect. That one bounces, ball 4. It's an RBI walk for Joe Wardhaw. Tie ball game. And there's a conversation between the catcher and the pitcher. Bases loaded, no outs, tie ball game. Pitch high, ball one. That pitch in there, called strike one. Swung on, ground ball to the pitcher. Throw home for one on the first. Gets away. That's going to allow a run to come home. Safe at second base. So one out. It was the lead runner. Now we got second and third and a run scored. So runners at second and third with one out or 3-2 lead. First pitch misses for a ball. Nick Grant takes strike one. Excuse me. Here's the 1-1 to Nick. Who reaches for it, fouls it off back to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Called strike 3. Nick goes down looking. And that'll bring up Lucas Rosigno. We've seen Lucas throw out some people at second base. We've seen Lucas hit into a fielder's choice earlier. Let's see if Lucas can get himself an RBI. First pitch outside, ball 1. 2 outs, runners at second and third for Lucas. Lucas sends this one out left center field. Left fielder coming in, makes the grab for out number 3. Nice rip, nice catch. Well, the Fury plate 2 runners that half of the inning. They now lead 3-2 after 5.5 innings of play. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th for the Cyclones, it's their number 11 batter, number 11. And then top of the order, 22, 8, 12, and 1. All right, it's last licks for the Cyclones. They trail by 1. First pitch to number 11 is a bunt and a beauty. Anthony throws over to first. Nice play, 1 out. That brings us to the top of the order. There's number 22. First pitch misses, ball 1. That one is sent out into the outfield. Center fielder coming over, loses a step, drops down. Boy, it's a tough play. Would have loved to have seen him get it, but that was a nice long single by number 22. So with 1 out, that brings up number 88, number 8. Oh, and he balked. The balk is called. No pitch. That one misses for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Anthony retakes the mound. Delivers a pitch to number 8. 22 goes off a third. Fouled off, though. That's a strike. Anthony steps off to look back. So the pitch is a ball, and number 22 steals third. So 2 balls and 1 strike to the batter, number 8. That pitch misses, ball 3, 3-1. There's the 3-1. Swung on, foul back to the backstop, full count. Here's the pitch to number 8. Another foul ball. We'll come back and do it again. There's the pitch from Anthony. Up and in, ball 4. Runners at the corners. That'll bring up, that is number 12. First pitch swung on, sent out into the outfield. That's going to drop in for a single. 1 run's going to score. Throw to third, that gets cut off. Runners at the corners, and it's a tie ball game. A nice RBI single for number 12. Here's the last batter. Ground ball. There's one. Two. So, on that play, it was a fielder's choice. Run scores. Runner is safe at second. They're saying that Cash's tag was made as the kid was touching the base. And so that run counts. This one is a 4-3 victory in favor of the Cyclones. What a wild and crazy game. Maybe my technology will get fixed for this next game, which is starting in about 15 minutes. Maybe I'm going to run out of battery power, and I won't be able to broadcast anyway. I don't know. We'll find out. Or we won't. I am the Dan-Dalin from field number 6. Hopefully we're staying here. If we got to move, none of this is going to happen. Remember, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.